at exactly 9:17 a.m. On a humidous day in June, Daniel Okoro stepped into First Union Bank on Allen Avenue. The security camera caught him adjusting the cuffs of his blue shirt, nodding politely at the guard, and standing in line like any other customer. No one knew it would be the last time anyone saw him. Daniel was 36, an accountant with a reputation for punctuality and routine. Every morning followed the same pattern: leave his apartment by 8:30, buy coffee from the same roadside vendor, and reach his office by 10. He wasn't reckless, mysterious, or impulsive. He was predictable, which is why his disappearance made no sense inside the bank. Daniel requested a cash withdrawal of $8.5 million, nearly everything in his savings account. The teller hesitated, glanced at him, and asked if he was sure. Daniel smiled and said, "Yes, I've been waiting a long time for this." That sentence would later echo in the minds of investigators. At 9:29 a.m., Daniel signed the paperwork, collected the cash in a sealed envelope, and walked out of the bank. The exterior camera showed him stepping into the sunlight, pausing briefly to check his phone, then turning right toward the bus stop, and then nothing. No CCTV footage beyond that point. No ATM usage, no calls, no messages. His phone was switched off less than 5 minutes later and never powered on again. By evening, his office reported him absent. By midnight, his sister filed a missing person report. The police assumed robbery, but there was no evidence of a struggle. No witness reported seeing a man with a large envelope being attacked. Hospitals reported no. Unidentified patients and Daniel's banknotes, each serial number recorded, never resurfaced. Days passed, then weeks, as investigators dug into Daniel's life. Strange details emerged. 3 months before his disappearance, Daniel had quietly sold his car 2 weeks earlier. He had terminated his apartment lease effective the very day he vanished. His emails showed he had resigned from his job, but scheduled the message to be sent 2 hours after he disappeared. It was as if he had planned to erase himself. Then came the most unsettling discovery. Daniel had been living under a different name once before. A background check revealed that Daniel Okoro didn't exist before 12 years ago. No childhood records, no secondary school certificates, nothing. He had appeared suddenly already educated, already careful, already invisible. Investigators wondered, had he done this before, 1 year later? A fisherman in a coastal town over 300 kilometers away reported a man who paid in cash, avoided questions, and never stayed in one place too long. He went by the name Aid Bello. He looked older, thinner, but eerily familiar. By the time police arrived, the man was gone. Today, Daniel Okoro's case remains open. Some believe he was killed. Others think he was robbed and buried somewhere no one has thought to look, but a few. Investigators, those who still reread the case files late at night, believe something else entirely. They believe Daniel didn't vanish. They believe he escaped. And somewhere out there, a man who once walked into a bank at 9:17 a.m. is living a quiet life under another name, watching the clock, waiting and ready to disappear again.